Hello, everybody. This is Raxamelius coming at ya with another Minecraft episode. We're in front of our cave, but we're not going to talk about that quite yet. I got something to show you in there quick. I just want to talk to you about a couple things from the last episode. Maybe you were wondering why I thought it was so dark. You're like, it doesn't look too dark to me. Well, I used color correction on the dark parts in the end. I generally don't use color correction, but when I'm in the nether, like when we're going through some of those nether tunnels with RTX on, I brought the shadow level up a little bit so you guys can actually see what's going on. But yeah, it was pretty dark on my screen, but I brought the light levels up so it didn't look too bad for you. Also, I keep meaning to mention this. I started with it about 4 episodes ago or so. But I started putting some regular Minecraft music in the background. You can't really have it on while you're playing the game and then edit it together. It doesn't sound right. I tried when I first started. So I downloaded the Minecraft music and I started putting it in some of the episodes. I hope you guys like it. I haven't credited it in the description because it's part of the game. Oh, I don't know. What's the legalities of that? So like the last episode, if you watched it, when I was looking at the treasure chest, I brought the music up, and I hope you weren't like, wow, that's some musical genius. I didn't know Rax could write that good of music. Well, I can't. that particular song was called The End, and it was part of the Minecraft music stuff. So I don't know if I need to put that in the description or not. But anyways, that is kind of the housekeeping stuff. What I wanted to show you in here, well, first of all, this episode, we're going to kind of do some odds and ends. More beautification around this area and show you a few things that I've done. Not too much, but one of the things I have done is this. This is, I don't know that I said anything, but it was actually broken. We had the 3, I talked about this, I know. I had the 3 dripstones, you know. One was right there, and then there was one on the ground over here, and they just hadn't touched the observer. Well, I was fiddling around with it, and I put a piece of dripstone in. It went down to this observer and nothing happened. What happened? No, the minecart didn't go over, didn't go across. So I looked into it and I tried it some more, and it turns out these observers put, I think they call it a 1-tick pulse. I'm not a huge redstone guy, but they put a really short pulse out, which is enough to trigger the pistons, but I don't think that it's enough to consistently trigger this on and off, or maybe that one on and off. So what I did was added a couple, I had one repeater just to extend the length of the circuit here, but I added a second one and pulled it back one. So now when it pulses, it gives it a longer, stronger pulse that takes this torch off and then sends the minecart. Obviously, it's working, judging by we have 13 now. When I was playing around with it, when I was done, I put 3 in here. So I don't know. That's pretty good. I don't have a problem with that. But let's see this. And I accidentally used my fortune pickaxe. So I don't know if I have enough to fix this fully. That one goes there. Maybe. Like that one there. Nope. I'm going to be one short. One short. That's okay. Actually, boop. Nah, I got to fix that. Anyways, let's move on to the next thing. When I was doing the log cabin, you probably remember me talking about wanting brown dye to make the glass dirty. Well, I found, I think it might even be a better solution. These are planted here. I'm hoping they grow before we try to build this trail up. And that's going to be this episode too, hopefully, building this trail up. But to make the paints just a little dirty, maybe it's a little too subtle. Maybe, can you see? Some of them are light gray. I don't know. The brown is pretty distracting, though. The brown is really dark, but you can see they're just a little, yeah, you know what? You can tell. I mean, it's a little darker coming in there than there. Yeah, a little. It just adds a little, maybe it doesn't need too much anyways, right? There's so much going on in here. Maybe it's good that it's really subtle, but it just adds a little bit to it. I have basically just filled up. These are all empty, empty. Not enough stock for all of it. I figured I just put it all right in next to the brewing stand. I haven't brewed up any potions yet. We'll do that in an episode, I think. Well, yeah, you know what? We're going to do that in the Wither episode. Not sure when that's coming up, maybe in the next few episodes, but we'll brew some potions together so you can kind of see how that works. Empty. But yeah, later we're going to build this trail out. I haven't designed anything. Oh, yes. You know what? I planted this one. I was hoping that was going to happen. Look at that. It's a big one. I love it. Let's just do this for fun right now. Let's just throw we'll maybe put more on later, but let's get these growing right now. Let's go up high. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, get this thing growing. I love it. I was really glad that that it grew a big one. I was hoping a big one would grow. I know you can force grow them somehow, but oh, you know what we need to do on the trunk too. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Maybe on the edge here. Okay, distracted. But I'm so happy it was a big one. I was hoping there'd be at least one big one in here to kind of differentiate between all this stuff. But anyways, so that was the lake ray panels on the windows. Oh, one thing I do want to do as well. Let's fit this in real quick. I might want to sleep before we do it, but you know what? I got to get it set up anyways. I want to show you the different. Oh, this is gonna be a good place to look, I think, especially when the sun rises. Yeah, I think this will be a good spot. I want to show you kind of the difference between the RTX packs that I was looking at and using. So I'm gonna get that set up and be right back with you. All right, we're back. I got the Razzle Core texture pack on for RTX, and you can see what I was meaning by plastic. There's no 3D-ness at all to this. I mean, just look at it. It just looks like you're walking on plastic. Look at, oh, see what I mean? It's just, nope. Everything is so flat and plasticky, and there's no texture to it at all. Let's see what the cave looks like here. Maybe we'll go in the house quick, and then we'll move on, but maybe there's something we'll like with it. Well, that's a little interesting. Like that water there, it looks like a little waterfall almost. I don't know. I don't think that was on the other one, but so that's interesting. But let's see our bubbles. Yeah, the bubbles are the same. Those don't work either. But yeah, just a little too nasty. Yeah, I don't like this one. You know what? One thing I haven't done, maybe I should do with the beautification today, is maybe throw some bone meal on the ground here and there for a little bit of three-dimensionalness. This is inside, but not a whole lot different. But well, look at that. You can't even see out the black windows at all. I think on Kelly's RTX you can. Let's go back to Kelly's just for a quick comparison. Yeah, so yeah, look at, you can see out the window. See, that's different. Let's go check that. Let's go check that waterfall quick. Man, this is gonna be a long episode if I don't get to decorating here. Look at the grass. So right here, look at this. I mean, it's just so much nicer three-dimensionalness. There's that word. I'm making up words to it. It's not as glossy. It doesn't look as plasticky. Still looks more vanilla to me. But oh yeah, I guess there's a little waterfall effect there. It's a little different, maybe. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, let's check out the next one. Just for grins here, let's check this out. Active. That was the Kelly we were just on. Deactivate that. And here's the Razzle Core that I first looked at. And then here's that clear glass add-on. I think I talked about that in the first episode. Clear water, I don't like that stuff. But let's try this Muddle RTX. There's no, you know what? Before we do that, we will check it out. But before we do that, let's do the Nvidia HD Decorative RP. And this is the texture pack made by Nvidia. And I think you're going to see the same thing where it's just kind of plasticky. Let's take a look. Yeah. So look at, I mean, it's, I mean, it looks pretty similar to that Razzle Core, right? Oh, look at this though. This is different. Interesting. I don't like it because it's not vanilla, but look at the wood. That's very interesting. Huh. Well, look at the roof of the house. Okay. Again, I like to keep it in vanilla. I know when I watch Minecraft videos, I like to see vanilla. Look at this though. That's pretty interesting. I like that. I wonder if someday they'll go closer to something like that. in vanilla. Who knows? They change it up all the time, but look at that. It's like wood paneling. So yeah, that's funny because I almost don't like it. It's interesting, but I almost don't like it just because it's too real. It's not Minecraft, right? Let's go in the house quick, and then we'll head over to the next expansion pack and see what that looks like. Oops. I know. I can put string there. I know. The fences. Oh, look at that. Doesn't look right. With the glow frames. Yeah, interesting. The variation doesn't work as well with something like this either, but anyways, okay. I've seen enough of this. Let's move on to let's do the other Nvidia and see what it looks like. Okay, so here's the other Nvidia. But again, look at this. You can't see through the black. Oh, just so you know, the tinted glass in Kelly's RTX pack looks very similar to this. I don't have any plans to use it because there's no point. You can't see through it, and that's the whole point of tinted glass. But yeah, so hopefully Kelly's RTX pack fixes that. But look at this. There's the powder, and this is the regular concrete. There's nothing to it. It's glossy. It's plasticky. And yeah, not a fan. This looks very similar to the Razzlecore one, honestly. I don't know if they work together on it or what, but yeah. I mean, there's no dimension to anything. This is just a plastic piece there. The bricks, oh, that's a cool texture. It looks pretty real, but it's not. There's no dimension to it. They're too small too. But anyways, okay, let's move on to the last one, Medieval. Not gonna do this one at all. I just want you to see it. It's completely different from vanilla. It's not anything that I would use other than like a theme type of thing. But let's go take a look. All right, here we are at Muddle's Medieval Texture Pack. You know, look at this. Those sandstone bricks. Yeah, those are sandstone bricks. It definitely makes it look medieval. Look at that. Well, that's neat. Is this how? It must be have a chance of doing two different types of blocks, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, interesting grass texture. There's nothing wrong with this. I mean, other than it's still the plasticky, like, look to the grass and stuff when you're looking in the sun. But it is pretty interesting. Like it would be definitely interesting to do a build in this style, like a castle. Look at the windows. Oh my gosh, the different purples in there, and then the grids. Let's go inside and take a look. And then we're going to move on from this. I got some work I got to get done this episode, and we're probably halfway, 3/4 of the way done almost. The chest, interesting. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty cool. Again, nothing I'd ever play with, especially for a video. What? I forget what this even is. Oh, shulker box. Okay. And the ender chest looks a little different than the regular chest. Oh, did I show you that? I built one. While we're here, I built the ender chest and just put it right there and grabbed all my stuff out. And then all my gear, which you can't recognize right now because the icons are different, is in here. There's a pickaxe, that one I was talking about. I thought about it last night. I was like, wait, that's a great pickaxe, but we already have a Fortune 3 with mending, so we're probably not going to get through this one. But anyways, yeah. So I just built one. It just takes some obsidian and an eye of ender, and you can make your own ender chest. But yeah, all right. Here's the medieval pack. No blocks are cool. Not something that we'll use, but here it is. I'm going to put Kelly's RTX pack back on, and we'll meet you over in the pond because I want to talk about sea pickles quick. So we'll meet you there. And we're back. I set something up in the pond here. I got a sea pickle. I got the sea pickle from a trader. I think I probably showed you that a long time ago. But yeah, I got the sea pickle. That coral there, I went to, here's some video of it. I went back up to the northeast a little bit, and there on the way back after we lost our courageous donkey, I found I found a little area that had some coral and the warm ocean biome. There was no sea pickles in that area, but so I had to buy this one from the trader. But yeah, so there's a little reef underneath. So I went back up there and grabbed some of this coral, and I wanted to show you this quick. These sea pickles are great for lighting underneath the water. They're like a natural light, and to multiply them, you use bone meal on them, and they will spread to any coral next to it. I know there's a ton of machines out there that'll do this pretty automatically, and they're pretty cool. I've done one of those in the past, and they're quick. They take a lot of bone meal to run, but you get a lot of sea pickles. So basically, you build it, you run it for like 5 minutes, and you got more sea pickles than you could possibly need. So I don't plan on needing that many sea pickles right now. I'm just gonna do this and pick up the pickles on the outside and get some of them like this. And it's getting dark out, so that's a good thing. Let's not drown though, and hopefully there's no creepers come by. But I just want to show you what I wanted to do. Oh, look at all these pickles now. Well, you can see down there, see how they light it up. It doesn't spread a ton of light, but I want to get this area lit up, and there won't be as many drowns in the area, and so that'll be awesome. But I just want to get you started on this. I'm going to do this on my own outside of a video, because this is going to take a while to get enough sea pickles to light up what I want to here. But so put 4 there. I think they light up as much as a torch does once they have 4, pretty close. So you don't need a ton of them, but just kind of spread them out like this, and we'll just, to do this extremely properly and get it perfectly spaced out, you probably could put a pattern in or something, but I'm just gonna do this like that and kind of show you what I'm doing. Let's put 1 more in. Let's put it in right here. We only have 3 there. That's fine. Okay. So I'm going to do this off camera, and I'll show you the kind of final result probably in the next video. But yeah, I'm going to spread them all. I'm not going to go too far this way, but probably try to spread them all the way around the corner, around the enchanting table there. So I'm going to do that, and then later, and what I want to do next is meet you over at the enchanting table. That building there. I gotta go sleep, and we'll meet you over there. See, I'm trying to get rid of these guys. Get out of here! You're not needed. Get out of here! So yeah, I'll meet you over there.